Come with us to India. I'm taking my 2-year-old son who has albinism to India to get eye muscle surgery, which will help correct his nystagmus, strabismus, and squint. Today is our departure day, and we arrived at the airport at exactly 7:30 a.m. for our flight that is scheduled for 8:40 a.m. Zayn had to get a fit-to-fly certificate, so we took him to the airport clinic to get his vitals checked. After that was done, we checked in all our bags, and guys, my red oil, my food stuff, everything passed through. I don't know if they saw it or not, but they definitely did not stress me about it. About 40 minutes into the flight, the cabin crew started dishing out the kids menu first before adults. So for breakfast, Zayn had pancakes and spinach omelette, which he absolutely loved. He smashed it and cleaned his plate. And then it was time for the adults menu. They told me what they had, which was also omelettes, potatoes, and sausages. But guess what, guys? I smuggled in my own jollof rice and I enjoyed every bit of it. Don't ask me how I did it, because I'm not about to cast this update. Now back to Zayn. I must say Zayn was such a good boy during this flight, and that's because he had enough space and leg room. If you're flying economy with a toddler, let me show you this arc I used in getting this 3-seater all to ourselves. So when choosing your seat, you want to pick the window seat, which is A for your toddler or your baby, and then the aisle seat, which is C for yourself, the adult, leaving B, the middle seat, empty. Nobody likes to book a middle seat where you are sitting in between two strangers that you do not know. So most of the time, that middle seat is always left empty, and you have that all to yourself and your toddler. Barely 3 hours into the flight, Zayn fell asleep, and look how comfortable he was. It's like he was just on his bed at home. This would not have been possible if we had a stranger sitting in between us or beside us. So yeah, you should try this arc. 7 hours and 30 minutes later, we landed in Qatar airport, and we had about 30 minutes to 40 minutes layover. The time it took me to locate my gate was the exact 40 minutes of layover that I had. So I found the gate and walked to the gate. By the time I arrived there, it was time to start boarding our connecting flight to Mumbai, India. We boarded the same thing. We had enough leg room, and this flight took about 3 hours and 30 minutes. At this point, I was tired already. Finally, we landed in Mumbai. I'm sharing before, during, and after this entire medical procedure. Stick around if that interests you. As we disembarked from the plane, I got an airport concierge to help me locate all my bags and luggage, and he also helped me through the immigration. It was a seamless process, and then I booked an Uber and I arrived at my Airbnb at exactly 4 a.m. in the morning. This entire flight took about 11 hours on air to arrive in India. I'm super tired, super jet lagged, so see you guys in our next vlog. Bye.